many years ago when Elder Neal A. Maxwell was the Commissioner of Education for the church educational system. Speaking of gospel learning, he said there are three things necessary in every gospel learning setting in order for it to really make a difference, to help us, empower us to become who we need to become. And he said those three things that are required are verity. For those of you who don't know that word, it's truth. Teach that which is true. Relevancy and urgency. So it's not enough just to teach the truth. We could fill hours of teaching you true things that have absolutely nothing to do with you, and there's zero relevance, and it's not going to help you. It's going to be very difficult for you to take that therefore what step. So it's important that we teach truth, that we don't teach all of the philosophies of the world and get caught up in the movements on social media. We teach truth as found in the scriptures and the words of living prophets and from divine sources. But we also teach them in a way, and we engage with them as learners in a way where we can look for and discover the relevancy of those truths, to see how they actually apply to us. And it's not just relevancy in the, oh yeah, that's a good, I can see how that might apply to me 20 years from now. It's the idea of we need to help our students now. I need to find answers today.
I'm going to add to this. Sometimes in teaching and learning and education, we do a lot of just-in-case teaching. I'm going to teach you something because maybe somewhere in the future you might need it, versus what Tyler is teaching and echoing from our beloved apostle is what's called just-in-time. Teach people what they need. Can you imagine if you have somebody who's starving and you gave them the wrong kind of food, or you said, by the way, let me tell you all about Thanksgiving. And it's July, right? Like, that's just in case. Just in time would be, oh my gosh, we're gonna get you on fluids and food that you can actually consume and deal with right now. This is crucially important. And the adversary is really good at distracting us around things that aren't relevant or definitely not urgent, let alone the things that aren't true. So this is an important model. So anyone who's teaching out there, your own kids or ministering, or you're a teacher in the church, this is a very useful model to ask yourself, am I teaching things that will move the needle for people's faithful engagement to God?